James Acton in Washington is a nuclear safety expert with the Carnegie Endowment. James, what is the biggest cause for concern at this point?
Well, Katie, right now the biggest cause for concern is probably the highly radioactive used nuclear fuel, because that material is sitting outside of the heavily reinforced containment building, and all that's standing between it and the outside world is a big pool of water and a weak outer containment shell.
The head of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission said today that it believes that around the reactor site there are high levels of radiation, potentially lethal doses that may prevent emergency workers from getting near the reactors. What is your reaction to that?
It's clearly deeply concerning. But we've seen in the limited history of nuclear disasters some extraordinary acts of heroism. And I'm thinking here in particular of the Soviet workers during the Chernobyl accident, who after that massive explosion that blew a hole in the roof, went up on the roof and literally with shovels put used nuclear fuel back down into the reactor core. And I have no doubt whatsoever that if the need calls, and we very much hope it doesn't, but if the need calls, that those Japanese workers are going to show every bit the same level of bravery.
If the situation doesn't improve, James, what is the worst case scenario here?
You know, we now have 9 different areas of concern. We have 6 spent fuel pools and we have 3 reactor cores. And all of those have the potential to lead to significant releases of radiation into the environment. I think the worst case here, which is very serious, is long-term, would be an increase in the rate of cancer as a result of radiation. But I think, again, it's worth emphasizing, we're unlikely to see a catastrophic release of radiation on the scale of Chernobyl, and the number of deaths that result from this reactor incident is likely to be far below the number killed in the tsunami.
James Acton.